Hi guys, welcome back to another cinematic mic review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Nick Cassavetes' Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog tells the story of a group of friends who end up making a living by selling drugs and they enjoy partying all night. The story is actually between two characters. It's between Johnny Trulove and Jake Mazurski, played by Mile Hirsch and Ben Foster. The story is about how Jake actually owes Johnny money for some drugs that he gave him a while back. It already starts off with him actually already having the drugs, and but he's coming to visit Johnny to explain to him how he doesn't have the money that he owes him. Johnny's actually this type of character who's actually trying to be hard. It's not only him; it's all his friends around him are actually being like these guys that are trying to be cool and not taking crap from nobody. They're trying to prove themselves. So Johnny actually takes this very seriously, and he doesn't like that Jake doesn't have the money to pay him with. So he ends up letting him know that not to mess with them, that he means business when it comes to deals. The thing I like about the story is because, like I said, these guys are kind of fresh out of high school, so there's still kind of that innocent vibe to them, that children in them, that immature inside them. But they end up making a decision that's serious. That what happens is that once this happens, Johnny ends up deciding to kidnap Jake's younger brother, Zach Mazurski, and hold him ransom until he gets paid. And he doesn't know how serious that situation is. He actually takes it as a joke. They actually kind of just laugh about it. They don't know that serious, take the serious decision that they made. I like Ben Foster in this film. He plays a junkie in this film, and every scene that he's in is actually really great. He's a scene stealer. Like you won't be able to keep your eyes off of him once you see the scenes that he comes up on. I like the brotherly love that Jake and Zach have. Uh, Ben Foster, Jake Mazurski actually does play like the older brother, the protective brother, the one that, like, oh, you can talk to me, I can listen to you. And Zach, played by Anton Yelchin, he's in that phase where he's annoyed by mommy and daddy. He wants to be cool. He wants to hang out with the cool kids. He wants the girls. He wants to do drugs too. He thinks this is the life that he wants, and he looks up to his brother, and his brother actually takes care of him most of the time. So I like that brotherly love that they have in the film, and I feel like it brings out the suspense, the risk. I like the settings in this film because it doesn't feel like it's trying to be like a Hollywood movie. It actually feels like it's really trying to ground the film to reality, and the sets where they're at it is actually really helps out the story feel more real. And because this story is based on a true story, so it makes it more feel like close to home. I think that at a time when I would recommend this film, people didn't like the film because they felt like the actors were trying too hard. But for me, I don't feel like the actors were trying too hard. I feel like they were playing characters who were trying to be hard. And I think that's what they did well in the film, is that they actually played the characters how they were supposed to be there, because they're these, like I said, they're a group of kids who are trying to prove themselves to other people. They're trying to prove that they're tough. They're trying to prove that you can't mess with them, that they're not going to put up with crap. So I think that the actors did well in actually doing that in this film. The thing I did not like in this film that I noticed was a lot of scenes where they're high. And there's a lot of scenes where they're actually just saying things because the story wants you to throw it in your face and say, "Hey, this character is high," and there it just felt like it was overused already. I feel like a few scenes would have been fine, but they use it way too much. And I think right there, yes, the acting right there in the part where they're getting high, that's kind of overdoing it. And I felt like maybe if it because it doesn't do anything for the story. Maybe if this person was high and he because he was high something bad happened, then maybe it would have been better for the story. But it doesn't do anything for the story, and it just seems like it's just there to like tell you, hey, this character is high. I think the premise of the story is good, but I feel like it could have been better. uh, I feel like maybe they should have actually tried to develop the characters a little bit more, and maybe they could have brought more drama to it, make us care more for the characters. Right here it just seems like it's just random characters thrown in one spot. And I mean, it would have been, oh, what I'm trying to say is, I guess it would have been nice if some characters were contemplating the decisions that they were making throughout the journey of this film, uh, to bring more tension to it, to actually make you care more for the characters and more suspense. But this is just thrown there like, some of the characters are just, they're just characters for me. But I feel like the premise was well enough that you could have help develop the character more so they could be more interesting and we could care for their decisions. Because I think this is a film about decisions, and I think maybe the risk of the decisions that they made would help out the story come out better. I also feel that it went too fast to the part where they finally realized the bad decision that they made and how they have to end up fixing things. I feel like maybe it would have been better if it would have took a little bit of time before they actually found out the serious situation they got in. The film's still decent, but it's not as I would say before. Like I would recommend it. It's decent. I could say it's worth a watch. I don't give it a like. I don't definitely recommend it, but I don't not recommend it either. So it's worth a watch. That's my review on Alpha Dog. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe.